Hey, you guys, it's MJ from All to Love. How are you? I went to bed at about 7:30 last night, and I woke up at 2:30 this morning. It seems to be getting like earlier and earlier, and now it's sort of a more acceptable time here in the UK of 6 in the morning. So, in the last couple of days, I've mentioned on my live shares or just my videos for you guys that I'm gonna do some interactive live planned, basically, so that we can. There's a good handful of you who've been messaging me, being like, I'm missing your live shares like every day," and and because like you've had a flow maybe where you're catching my live shares and then for some reason you miss the live shares and you're like uh, wanting to join in on them, and then on the flip side I've had some of you like, it's so annoying, you get really distracted when you're in a live share because you're interacting with people, which I also understand because for me personally, when I'm channeling, there's a flow, right? There's like a listening and a connecting and then like a flow of energy. And when I'm listening and like translating that, you're focused, right? You're kind of connected and focused. And then when I see the little chat boxes pop up, I'm like, huh? Like, so I like come out of the channel basically and interact, which is so fun. I absolutely love that. I love chatting with you guys from this weird and wonderful perspective. And I just want to let you know that I want to do, it was either going to be Monday Madness or, and I think this is what's going to stick because this day works best for me. Hola, Sergio. Focused love vibration. So yeah, what I'm gonna do are Sunday sessions. And that means, so some of us are obviously just early birds, right? We're waking up at the before the crack of noon. So yeah, I'm calling them Sunday sessions, and it's kind of like a practice run today. So this has worked out well, Serge, because you're here, which means there are other people awake at this time. And yeah, I just want to call it Sunday sessions. I don't know if any of you guys ever grew up in like churchy vibes or religious vibes, but Sunday is often a day of like worship. And now I'm not an advocate of religious institution. However, I love Sunday vibes. I think Sunday vibes are just super chill. Oftentimes businesses are closed in the towns and the cities that we're in or not, and Sunday vibes, um it's like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then there's like the Sunday vibes, which is just super lovely and chill. So I'm going to do Sunday sessions and take that energy with us into the week. Yeah, you are in Rome, you are traveling, yes, or you're just a regular, a frequent traveler. Actually, how funny, I was in Rome after I met, little insight for those of you who are not me and Sergio. Hello, love, Sunday soul day. So yeah, that's a good thought, right? Super clary sage. So Sergio, we met obviously last September at Bridget's thing in Amsterdam, and I went to Rome after Amsterdam this time last year, right? Or I guess like October time. Rome is amazing. So yeah, I this is not like a channel. This is not a message share. Well, it is, but you can tell I'm clear. I'm on it. I'm blah blah. This was just a share to let you guys know that I want to do these live Sunday sessions, interactive chats where we meet, we talk, we share the love vibration all over the place. And yeah, just I mean, if I do give us a little bit of energetic collective insights for the day, it's that we are really in this transitional phase of like new energies, like energy support like we've never experienced in any of our lifetimes on the planet. Oh, and then for some reason I'm seeing like in a more expanded way, I'm really seeing our accessing this multi-dimensional self in how we understand the nature of this reality, and also the earth story, and how we're like upgrading and reconfiguring the earth story. But it's kind of like a weird process because there's so much dominant mass collective energy that's still invested in what we like to now call like the matrix, right? Or like the 3D system of control and domination. So, sort of like the awakening of humanity is like the empowerment of humanity, which then leads to the restructuring and the upgrading of the inner vision and imagination that true humans have for the planet. A human connected to heart has the vision of a loving world, like all of us, right? But part of us is navigating this consciousness where we're like opening our hearts enough to actually shine the vibration, like actually be the vibration, be the change, right? So that you don't have to say anything or even necessarily do anything. People around you are just like, what is that? What is that energy? Ah, ah. And then eventually more and more people are like, wait a minute, it feels good. Wait a minute, it feels better. Wait a minute, yes, this is the way. This is the way. Yes, yes, we're supposed to love each other and not give a shit about possession. I love how you say it. Thank you. Um, Super Clary Sage, I'm so glad that we've connected here. I think I noticed you on Ultra Love as well, and it's such like a blessing to see you guys all crossing over. And like I'll see Sergio a fair bit on Insta and Facebook, and Super Clary Sage. I think I saw you on the website, and Instagram as well. I'm not sure, but like it's really cool that we can be connected in like this sort of quite for me anyway, like quite tangible way. I do feel like I'm meeting you guys and having chats. Not just alone in my bedroom talking to the camera, which I have been doing for the last 6 years, and finally, woohoo! Yeah, here you are, you guys. Anywho, that's it. Not very enlightening necessarily, but just wanted to share that I'm going live. Decided to do so, and just to have chats and to hopefully sprinkle some love juice, some love dust on you guys, and give you like the virtual hugs, because I do love you, and all this is for is to share the love vibration, because the world sometimes, I think people forget that they have love inside. And then they're all like sad and gray and miserable, and you're like, oh God, people, you're so powerful and you don't realize. So then you just keep integrating and like keep transforming and turn it into love, you know? Yay. Oh, good. I just know sometimes I need to be guided. I need to set a date. Once I put her in the diary, boom, we're good to go. Hey, that's a topic, by the way, for as I build up. I'm now heading into writing and producing the other 3 courses for All to Love. Unplug for Freedom is the final course, but I'm starting to get some download about it. I.e., how many times a day do you guys check your phone? And do we even have the mental focus to try to count that? How many times are you checking your phone? Because, yeah, Sergio, you were there when I was like, fucking phone ruining my life. But since I shared that, I've been a lot more like, oh, and what weighs on me is just like, oh my God, my reflex to check it. And like, but then of course, you know what I'm like, it's like I have to go a little bit deeper to figure out like what is the impulse and why am I seeking something, and what is the fix? It's an addiction, isn't it? We get some kind of brain chemical release whenever we check our phone, which gives us like, you know, it's like we just did a line of coke or something like that. So yeah, we have that to contend with. So Unplug for Freedom. Also, by the way, I don't know if any of you guys here or whenever you're watching this are going to be interested, but All to Love. Co-produced for Zero Waste with Katie Finch, who is a total legendary badass of life. And I'm heading in to create Spirituality Simplified. Now, I'm not necessarily looking for co-producers, but I wouldn't mind like guest lecturers. So if you're interested, I might be able to come and film you or do an interview with you or even do an online exchange where maybe we want to talk about your spiritual awakening. And that's just about whether or not you're okay with being like a guest. And if you're doing this kind of online stuff, it might just be nice sort of cross-pollination and supporting one another on the journey. But yeah, and then Unplugged for Freedom, if you're wanting to do an interview about what is it like being unplugged completely, and then if you want to do one for veganism. So if any of you guys are vegan out there, then I would love to talk to you about your veganism. Share the love. Just don't check too much who's liking it during the day. Yeah, yeah, I know, because then you're like, that doesn't feel like love. That feels like obsession and ADHD. So yeah, I got to transmit the love vibration, but not be like addicted to like, who's checking the love? Who's checking the love? Who? Yeah. Thanks. Cheers, buds. Yeah, so that's it. I have like practical human adult things to do today, like, getting the electricity sorted and sending my bank cards to different places, and DVLA, which is the driving people here in the UK. So I'm doing all this like, you know, human adulting sort of stuff today, but I obviously wanted to go live. And oh my God, Nestor, you're so awesome. Yay! Oh, I love you guys so much. Truth, kindness, Nestor, Sergio, Andrew. Hey, Andrew, how are you, bud? Super Clary Sage. You guys, thank you so much for joining me this morning. I am about to sign off. However, you will notice what this is a boo, because like Truth, kindness, I know we connect quite a bit like on the live, and then sometimes we miss each other. And you and a couple, not specifically, but like I've had people actually email me, be like, I keep missing your live sessions. I want more live sessions. So what I want to do, oh yes, meditation for an hour. See the sidetracking? I gotta say, these last few days, the meditation has been deep. When I've been dropping into meditation through guidance, like I literally have no idea. Sometimes an hour, maybe an hour and a half. I'm not sure. Like just like so good. So truth, kindness, and those of you who do like these chatty discussions and live shares, please join me tomorrow every Sunday. I'm going to call them Sunday sessions. I could call them something like Soul Set or Sunday Soul, but I think there might be someone in the world who's already doing something called Soul Sessions. I think her name's Oprah Winfrey. Have you guys heard of her? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to just call this Sunday Sessions, you guys, because I want it to be quite like open. Hey, could I ask you questions until... Yeah, I could ask you questions to the guy. That's so sweet. Super Soul Sunday. There it is. So you guys, so like it's this time basically. So I think this is why I'm trialing it. It's just gone 6 a.m. I've been live now for almost 15 minutes, and I have put my Sunday Soul Sessions, you guys, are going to be 6 a.m. UK time, which I think I don't know where you are in the world, but you might be an hour behind an hour, but most of you guys are early morning people, or like, like wherever we are in the world, we seem to find each other here. So Sunday Sessions with All to Love TV. Truth, kindness. I was up at 2:30 this morning. I tried to go back to sleep, but I'm like, this is what I mean about the transformation and the awakening and all this ascension stuff, is like, the more you do all the energy work, the more energy you have. And like old paradigm, like timeline stuff just does not exist. Like, but at the same time, I went to bed at like 8 o'clock. I went to bed at 8 o'clock last night. So I've still had a 6-hour sleep. I'm just like, I'm awake now. What's going to happen today? And I just get excited to wake up. So sometimes I can't go back to bed. Yeah, and I can sleep. I also sometimes sleep for like 12 hours if I need to. So there you have it, you guys. I've got our Sunday sessions are in my diary. Sunday sessions are locked in the diary for 6 a.m. UK time. If it's too early or if it's not quite working out for us, we'll play around with the times. But I'm gonna try just fixing myself. So fixing myself, which I haven't done for a bit, to this time. So 6 a.m. Sunday mornings, we're gonna have Sunday soul sessions or whatever they're called. Hey! 12, 21, 12, officially here. It's funny, more awake the less you sleep. Yeah. Certainly the less sleep in like must sleep, so tired. It's just, I don't know, this flow state is just drifty and fluid, but at the same time, inside myself, like happier, more connected, more like superhero. I am the empowered creator. But then, like, so inside there's all this like integrated power, but then externally, my world is just like, now I'm here. Now I'm here. Now I'm here. Now I'm doing this. And it's just increasingly kind of like wild and blissful and quite fun. And yet you guys help. This is I guess just part of it is like having this community is like helping the inner and external expansion for myself, Alta Love, Team Love, like all of us are just like having these massive shifts. And another insight, it's like we are literally transforming control patterns and densities from ages and ages and ages, like ancestral 7 generations, all these 26,000, 13,000, 2,000, 6,000, like all of these culminating timelines are like close Earth Akashic Records. And then now we're just like new reality. It's like the evolution is full on happening, and we are it. And now, thank God, right? Oh, thank God. Thank God we're finally accessing the love and the compassion that we always knew was the truth of humanity, just disconnected and forgotten for a little while. So French dub of part of that world right now. Oh my God, you guys. Okay, so thank you so much for joining me this morning. I have massive amounts of love for you. You guys know that, though. I'm pretty sure that's why those of you who do tune in, you tune in because you actually do feel the love vibration, as insane as it is, and as mental and sometimes distracted as it is. I just have so much love for humanity and this planet. Like sometimes I'm just like, or do you guys ever get this where you're like watching a sunset or like doing something and you're just like crying out of gratitude for the pure sheer benevolence of your own existence, and then and then you're like are looking around being like, guys, do you feel the love? And people are just like and so we're like on the YouTube like, guys, do you know about the love vibration? We're like, yeah. Oh, you guys, Washington, USA. Oh, right on. There's a lot of I want to say like revolutionary or evolutionary activity happening in the US. It is coming in the UK and Europe. It's just a little bit, I think there's a deeper density that needs to shift here, and then the love vibration is still gonna kind of percolate and rise from above. Oh, have you not done that? Truth Kindness still hasn't run into the love of my life again. I'll tell you what, I had like a love at first sight experience over the summer and an actual connection, and everything fell apart, and so I'm really, really inwardly working on continuing my own personal self-love practices, even like days where I like go back into default and then I'm like, no, you're a sexy goddess, blah, blah, blah. And then like love, money and love. But this is like I'm on in alignment with the planets like most of you guys are. It's like literally the last year has been purely transforming my densities around romantic love and relationships, and then money and worthiness, and being like, girl, you worthy of having what you want. And then me just being like, god damn, I am worthy, I can do this. And then I'm stepping into that continuously. And you know what, for the first time in my life, and I'm honestly saying this legit true, especially having been through mega heartbreak after basically like 3 big heavy duty relationships back to back, I'm single and I'm happy. I was going to say I'm single and I'm ready to mingle, but I'm not. I'm not mingling and I don't want to mingle and I'm not interested in those distractions right now. I'm just me, focusing on moi. And and that's what I mean about the weird childlike girls, girls, girls. Because I'm a girl, I'm speaking to the girls right now. Remember when you were little and you didn't give a shit what boys thought of you? Oh yeah, that's how we're supposed to be. Because real boys, like the real genuine boys that reflect us, don't care how we fit into society's models of women, right? Like not the truth, right? You are worthy. Thank you. Thank you. See, like, and I know we're working out those programs and it's all of that. So chat on Skype if you want. Hey, Augie. I guy, I actually don't use Skype anymore. So what's your favorite Pokemon? I don't have a Pokemon life. I never got into Pokemon actually. I knew of it. See, I was already kind of a weirdo introvert my whole life. I think I missed a whole bunch of trends. Pokemon, yeah. Um, I don't use Skype for chats. I use like WhatsApp, sometimes Messenger. Um, and then I'm actually looking on some different apps to keep building the my website. So All to Love is obviously hosting the online courses. So if you buy Zenful Zero Waste, you literally just get a password into the course and you can digest the whole course in one go. I think Skype died as well. Oh yeah, remember, because there's Skype and there's also now something called Zoom and like Webinar Jam. There's like all these different sites where you can have like interactive conferences and chats and stuff. But as in my coaching calls, I do on WhatsApp or Messenger usually on like face to face, or people just audio call and then they pay like chunks for perspective. I call them perspective calls because it's literally just me offering a perspective, and then they're like, "Great, I feel I feel more better now after getting another perspective." Because somehow some of us just that's like part of our like spiritual gift is like we just have this mind that can literally see multidimensionality, friends, like a mindset that can literally look at like all these different perspectives, and then the client helps you kind of offer perspective, and then client finds one that like aligns, and then they're like, bing, good to go. Anyway, you guys, I just saw 2222, so that's my exit point for this morning share. I love you beyond what you probably imagine, because my love heart flows overflow continuous. And like half the time I don't know what I'm saying because the heart is just exploding over everything in my life. I love you guys. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Give a big hug to Rome for me, Sergio, because that city is phenomenal. Big heart, sparkly hearts to all of you guys, because I love you and you're amazing, and never forget how much love you are and have, and don't be afraid to just like love it and allow the love, and stop talking and just love yourself. Okay, that's me talking to myself. Oh, Frozen. Let it go. I'm not gonna do it. Shut up, Molly. Shut up. Guys, I'm ending it now. Look, my finger is on the dash. I'm ending it now, but I'm wishing you such an amazing Saturday, because I love you. And I'm so this is just like better. I never imagined life would be so cool and awesome. I love you guys. Bye. Bye. Have a great day. Love you. Bye.